manifest. Before I will go into this very topic, I want to state a kind of a disclaimer note. I say, or the bende de leha. In that essence, I say, let the tradition of the people be for them. So, in case if you're coming across this video, I am not in any way trying to conflict the tradition of your people. I'm not in any way trying to subject you to the knowledge I want to teach. But everything I am teaching here now is truth and nothing but the truth. First, in a very short form, we say that guardian angels are angels that the accord, God or the divine accords to a man to guide them, lead them on their path of destiny and then journey. Okay. This video can take as long as it can take, hour or less than. So, but if you pay attention well, you will get deep knowledge about these guardian angels. The guardian angels, every man, every soul that was created on earth has a guardian angel. Abenabai in the bias no chi mmadu. In our place, they call it chi. But when I want to talk about the African tradition of guardian angels, which is chi, then I will tell you how it differs. And then at the end, you can only choose what works for you. That is it. So, guardian angels are entities, supernatural beings that before a man is being born, this guardian angel is accorded to this very person to guide the person from childhood against accidents, against things, and then to give the person intuitive knowledge depending on what guardian angel is accorded the person. Now, another note you must be aware of: a fallen angel, a demon, can be someone's guardian angel. Okay, so I just want to make this very note before I can then go deep. Not every guardian angels are holy angels. They are guardian angels to people that are demons, fallen angels, minions, depending on the person and his ancestral destiny. So, abenaba asina mmadụ tolo ọchọba chia. Okay, in my place, if they want to do divination for you about your guardian angel, which is your chi, asina chi mmadụ na-abụkarị onye nọvugo ụwa before, nwụrụ anwụ, maybe the grandmother from the grandfather or some other place. Asina onye abịa nọ mmadụ ụwa. Okay, now the person bịa nọ mmadụ ụwa, which is the person bụ chi onye anwa, which is one. In my place, emeg divination, if they do divination for you, you find out that somebody's chi or guardian angel might be a woman in another place. If you go to a part of Anambra State, in this state, and you do a reading about your guardian angel, your chi, they will tell you it is a woman, or as so it is. But in my place, in my town proper, Nre, a woman does not be chi mmadụ. That nwanyị ada bụ chi mmadụ in my own town. They always tell you that it's only a man that they will divine for you to be your chi, which is your guardian angels. Now, in other places, your guardian angel could be a deity. A deity could be a shrine, a spirit in your town. Maybe one ROC, maybe because of how they dealt with it in the past, the ROC comes to reincarnate in a person. When it comes as reincarnating in a person, it becomes the person's guardian spirit. Now, when it becomes the person's guardian spirit, you find out that at the time, you see a child, and then you don't know that the guardian spirit of this child or the guardian angel of this child is a deity or a fallen angel. And you know that all these fallen angels and deities can be aggressive. most times. Now, you might offend the small person, the small child. You might offend the small child, thinking, is he not a small child? But now, the guardian angel inside that small child will immediately start dealing with you. Now, you might tag that small child as a witch or a child of bad lineage or evil lineage. But the child is not of evil lineage, but the spirit guarding the child, irrespective, maybe due to the fact of what it has encountered in his or her previous life existence. It has been reincarnated inside that child, become the child's guardian. And as he becomes the child's guardian, you find out that anything you do to that child, the spirit retaliates. You might go out and have accidents. You'll be like, is it not this child? That this child is possessed, and this is not possession. It's the spirit that is guiding the child. Until a child grows, like for you, until you grow, you will seek your guardian angel. If you don't seek your guardian angel has a reason, might have reasons to abandon you. Now, and if you are pleased well with your guardian angel might still go and bring more guardian spirits for you. Ya ka eji esi na onye too ọchọba chi ya, ịchọ chi gị, chi ga-amalụ gị, ịmalụ chi gị. Which if you know your guardian angel and your guardian spirit knows you, then you can be able to walk. Now, when ị maara your guardian angel and your guardian angel amalụ gị, next thing is knowing how this your guardian angel manifests, what he or she doesn't like, that this kind of thing na your activities, na your life are affected by some other things. Some people's guardian angel leave them. As na ihe mmadụ na-amalụ adịghị ya, na ihe chi na-adịghị n'izu ama. So what your guardian angel or your spirit is not in communion with will not happen. So I'm trying to touch different facets of this. Like I said initially, let the tradition of the people be for them. Ihe ọbụla ndị nke unu na-eme ya bụ for you people, okay? But in my own side, I believe I have many guardian angels. I have Chimebuka, a deity. There is a deity that reincarnated me. There is a woman that reincarnated me. There is a man that reincarnated me. There is a fallen angel that reincarnated me. There is a holy angel that reincarnated me. Now, at a point in your life, you have to know all this. When you get to know all this, then you tend to balance their energies. Use first and when they demons reincarnate, demons are the guardian angel. They see themselves possessing evil traits. Everything they do becomes dark. Evil. At the time, they will be like, I am not bad on my own self. Inside, on the person's mind, that is acting this way, but the spirit inhabiting the person is what is causing it. Until you come to terms with that spirit, make amends, appease that spirit in order, then the spirit might give you a leniency for you to be able to exhibit the good side of it. Because in the truth of everything, no spirit is without no good. Every spirit of Nefo, whether more the worst of the demons, the best of the angels, the best of the minions, or the worst of it, every entity of an encounter in your life were the good and bad side. And note it today, God divine did not take any power from them. I'm talking about the fallen angels now. God did not take any power away from them, but he said he had resisted them from having mercy. That's why when you're working with a demon spirit, don't ever expect forgiveness. They don't forgive. Okay, that has been the only nature they can manifest for you. So whatever you agree with them, make sure you're keeping your end of the bargain. Even the scripture says when Lucifer, Satan, wanted to contend against the body of Moses, he wanted to carry the body of Moses when he died, but Michael came to fight against him, and he wanted to lay an accusation based on war that happened in heaven. Maybe sometimes they say one again and one a child, you are siblings with somebody, and then you people offended, one of them offended your parents or your father, and your father cast the person out to get out of his house. Now, tomorrow, this same person still, your father still love him, even though he has casted this one out based on his law and decision as the father. When you go out, maybe there's a problem that happened between you and your brother, and you go out to fight your brother, your father will always give you an instruction. He's still your brother. He has deviated, but he's still your brother. You're still siblings. You're of light. Now he is of dark because of his part he has taken. That's why when you see about legions and angels, there are angels that have siblings that are fallen angels, but they are still siblings. When you want to talk about archival list of angels, you will still call them together. But you will say this is a fallen, this is holy angel, but they still walk and they don't insult themselves. But the Holy One can only rebuke the fallen one in the name of the divine power. So your guardian angel is that entity from the Akasha realm, the realm of the air, the spirit. God across every soul, his guardian angel. On the date of birth, yeah. That is why if you come to this 360 days, 361 in leap year of the year, each day when an angel that guards seats, that protects seats, every hour of the day when an angel or a spirit that guards seats, that protects it, that does a function of it at that particular hour. So and now if you are born on a particular date of the month or the year, there is an angel, there's a guardian angel that supersedes that oversees your activities, guides you, and you find out that when you are growing, is that trait of that guardian angel that will be manifesting in you. If it's a guardian angel of money and you go into ministry, you find out that anybody that comes around you will get a contact of money. If your own is guardian angel of protection, if someone comes around you and there is anything life-threatening that happens around the person on your life, the guardian angel might be a fallen angel. It will be destructive to deal with anybody that is offending a loved one, somebody you love. Now, this is a set of guardian angel. This is guardian spirits. You can grow to 5 years and you're praying. Maybe you from childhood, you've got in communion with your guardian angel. There's a place you are peace. Now he will bring another spirit for you, which will assist you in other ways, depending on how you are being able to appease them in their nature, in their being, not being able to compromise their identity and what their power is. Because your actions, attitudes at the time has effect on your guardian angel. That is sometimes chimadu alapia, chimadu lapolia. There's a way if your chief doesn't like all those kind of killing and all those stuff, and you are involved in killing, you know that any guardian angel you're having that from that moment is the one that you have incorporated on your own based on the path you have taken, not your ordained guardian angel. Your ordained guardian angel have departed the person because your actions is completely against and opposite what he or she intends for you. Okay. Now by Anna I can say some use wooden image to bring their chi and all those stuff, which me personally do not believe in. And me personally can never practice it. I can never keep any graven image. Okay. Rather, I can bring the energy of my chi inside a calabash as an entity of the universal womb, and then the male and the feminine. So every element that incorporates that of my guardian angel, I will bring it inside that so that it lives as an entity, a holy place, a point of contact then I don't need to be, if I do you want to you want to give a sacrifice of offering to your guardian angel. I don't put it on a wood or any graven image, or say I am putting it on the ground. No. If I call my guardian angel from the sun, east, if there are many, if a deity dey involve, deity na anọ mmadụ na-abụgara angel mmadụ. A deity means arụsị obodo. O nwere ike arụsị ebe ịkpa, ọ bụ na arụsị obodo, maybe one deity from a different town, a far town, finds pleasure or is pleased with you, your action, your part, and all this, will decide ya ka ọ bịa rụọ with you, ka ọ bịa assist gị in your earthly journey. And once this is happening, you know that more of ihe ọbụla ọ nọkwa down with ọbụna the deity nwere more like 5 deities or 6 sub-deities ha na-alụkọ ọrụ with. Definitely, once you are doing good and you are trying to walk in the light path as that deity wants is walking be, you find out that na oge gotekwara gị ndị ọzọ abịa sị na mmadụ nwere oke mmụọ, that somebody have they will say that you have big spirit. You have big spirit does not mean that you have only one spirit that is big. No, it means that God have accorded you many angels. Even in the scripture, if you are a preacher, if you are a pastor, if you are a priest, or in any religious or spiritual field, you find that as you are growing, is either more spirits are being taken away from you or they are being given to you, depending on the way, the energy, how you are manifesting the energies of these guardian spirits that God has given to you. Guardian angels are real deal. Is your guardian angel that will lead you to a path that you might encounter another spirit that has a duty or a function or a gift your guardian angel does not have. Every guardian angels have their domain of office, and that domain of office is only what will be manifesting in you. That's why you see some people, you might be working. Your guardian angel does not manifest money, but it manifests other things, beauty and all this. You'll be going, but you'll be like, I don't have money and all this can happen. Your guardian angel knows. But once you get in touch with that your guardian spirit, the guardian spirit will start leading you on the journey. Leading you on the journey is walking you through the path of where you will have encounter with spirits or entities that will assist you to balance that financial detriment you have, to revive it. And once this spirit revives that financial detriment you have, then you find out that that spirit that does it, if you are still in good terms with that spirit, it becomes another guardian angel. Somebody's guardian angel cannot be one. Your own can be one. Some people can be 10. Some can be 15. So anybody that's saying Keichiki, don't always believe that some people will tell you that is their grandmother that is his chi. Now, and I tend to ask this question: what if your grandmother that is your chi dies of poison or accident? So it means that the strategy the enemy killed that your grandmother, they can still incorporate it in your own life and then still get you out. So why that is only way I refuse to believe. Or the bend, like I said before, or the bend the reha. But me, on a personal note, I say I refuse to agree that a dead person in the past is my guardian angel or my chi. No. If the person is part of the energy of me, yes, I can believe it. But being my guardian angel means that if they can kill this person in that his or her past life this way, that means they can actually incorporate that technique to even get me out. But I grew to find out that my guardian angel is many. Chimebuka. There is a deity in my town that is a guardian angel to me. And you know, every deity does not work alone. They work with legions, many others. There's an archangel that is my guardian angel. I have seen him. Okay? I have seen him. I have seen him in his form. 12 wings. I have seen him in his form. Now, If I want to shock you again, I'll tell you that there's a fallen angel that is my guardian spirit. When I was growing up, I was always sensing it that if somebody does something bad to me, the person usually gets problem, even though I don't think it. So it was when I was growing, getting spiritually enlightened, that I found out that I wasn't the cause of it, but what was protecting me inside me that was doing this evil to people. It was doing evil to people because people, once you think evil against me, it will deal with you immediately. It doesn't waste time. You understand? So that is why until I grew up to find out that some people can just think error for a short time without meaning it after that moment. So I had to start dialoguing with the entities so that they can take leniency in people because man is fleeting. Likewise, their actions. So, in this very short point, if you seek to know your guardian angel, you can draw your circle. I'm just trying to tell you now. Once you draw your circle, don't draw it anti-clockwise. Okay? Some people will make holy circle and draw it anti-clockwise. I don't know whether they are summoning demons anyway. So, but if you want to make from the east, once this morning sun is coming out, you draw your circle clockwise. When you draw it clockwise, you walk that clockwise. If you face east, you clap your hands. All my guardian spirits, I want you in this space. You go to the other one facing south, you clap. Or you can use your left foot and map on the ground. You say, all my guardian spirits, I want you in this circle. Then you go again facing west. You clap again, mash your left foot on the ground, and you say, all my guardian spirits, I want you in this circle. You go to the facing north, you do it again, you march on the ground, you say, all my guardian spirits, I want you in this circle. Then you go back to now facing east. Once you're facing east, you go inside that circle. You go inside that circle. When you're doing it, you're outside the circle. Then you walk inside that circle. When you walk inside that circle, be facing your east. When you're facing east, tell them to show themselves to you. Let them reveal themselves to you. You do not want them to drain you of energy, but you want them to manifest to you in light and in love, that you can walk hand in hand. You are the vessel. They are inhabiting you. And you don't need any entity that will inhabit your vessel and cause destruction to it. Some fallen angels that inhabit people can carry them and go and put the vessel inside motor accident. The person will be gone because a kind of charm or something spiritual was done somewhere, triggering that spirit inside that entity to go and drive the person to. Maybe it's a foreign angel. They will give that foreign angel because you have failed to know your guardian spirit, and that person will feed your guardian spirit from the background. Once he feeds your guardian spirit, the guardian spirit will carry the person with the sacrifice on it because you have failed to know him or her, carry you and go and destroy. That's why Odre say, "Obele nwa amụrụ ọfụ, chi ya na-azụ ya." A small child is God protects him or her. But how long is your God going to protect you without you observing your God? You must show your God a consent that you still want him to be protecting you. If you are growing to an age of sanity and you don't go and approach your God, your chi or your guardian angel to tell you, I know you have been doing a good work. Please, I want to know you. I want to know what you don't like. I want to know what you like so that you can manifest the highest potential of your gift through me. But when you feel that and a wish sees your star and your chi is just somewhere here like this, hungry, because they are hungry too. Either hungry of praise that you are giving to the Almighty or hungry of observation. Just like somebody that is on the background, if you look at the person and find out that this person needs financial assistance, you will send the money to somebody to go and give the person without the person knowing you. Now, the person gets to a point that he should ask question, how have I been getting these good things? And the person failed to ask question to know how I've been sustaining without nobody knowing. I'll be like this, I'll be broke, but one way or the other, money comes. Your guardian angel is there observing you. He knows when you need what you need. He gives it to you. Now you tozie, and now you become a big person, and you did not go and ask questions to know which spirit is even doing this for me. God, yes, is the divine, but God is there. He can't answer 1 billion people at the same time. That's why he gave everybody their own guardian spirit. On how you get in touch with your own guardian spirit is how you will manifest. Now you don't tend to ask question. A witch stays from a place and sees your star, sees the level of angel or guardian angel you have. He will be one place. He will go and give evil food. He will feed your own guardian angel. Now, instead of your guardian angel working for you now, he will turn against you and start destroying you. And you'll be running up and down, going to one pastor or the other. You'll be wasting your time. You'll be sleeping on the mountain for like 30 days. Nothing will be happening. Your guardian angel will be like this, looking at you until you go. Maybe your grace of God, that one is only different. Maybe the grace of God now will call you to point, and now you will come back to seek that your guardian angel. When you see that your guardian angel, you find out that it starts making small ways for you. It start opening. Some people in the past will say they are doing Iyechi, Kojoluchi, Menka Melonka, Ojolobolo Chia, Ojonye so that the spirit can be in good terms with him or her. Okay, that is a very big tip. This thing about chi and guardian angel is too big. That's why you see, or depending the quality, you check which spirit is your own guardian angel. Don't always buy it. Don't make it another. That's why it's always good if you want to know about your guardian angel in the traditional way. Go to your own hometown, your roots, your place. When you go to your own hometown, you will know how they do it. If a man is somebody's chi, like can be somebody's guardian angel, or a woman, in my place is only a man that can be your guardian angel. But if you go to every side, you find out that a woman can also be somebody's guardian angel. If you go to Benin Kingdom, you find out that if you do divination there, you find out that a woman can be somebody's guardian spirit. Okay. Now, so when you go to different places, if you go to Europe or other places, they have their own story of reincarnation, guardian spirits. Like I say, let the tradition of the people be for them. But when you have grown enlightened spiritually, in light, full light, all this logic will no more freak you because the spiritual truth will be revealed to you. I know my guardian spirits, even the fallen angel, the holy ones, the ancestors that reincarnated me, in me, their energy is in my vessel. Yes, I know them. The woman, the female of them, I know them. The male of them, I know some of them. The female of them, I know some of them. But the deities, I know some of them or most of them. Okay. Then the archangel, I know the archangel, and I now not only observing the archangel, I also observe the legions you work with because there are other angels under any archangel. There are people that is only an angel that is their guardian spirit. There are people that is an archangel. There are people that is an archdemon. And when they be Lucifer, Lucifer is their own guardian angel. It's not because Lucifer came, entered their vessel from birth, is the one inhabiting them. And when they are growing, you will see that Luciferian acts, everything manifesting without even them going to study it, without even them going to learn it anywhere, because the energy lives in them. Now, if they tend to follow it on a very dark way, they can only exhibit the negative trait of that spirit, guardian angel, which is Lucifer. But if they tend to walk it in the light way, then they can only have the power of Lucifer. They can be good in singing. They can be good to use music, to call any kind of entity down. It is their gift. These people will have that gift of trait of that particular guardian spirit. But if they don't work in line with that, then the spirit tends to be destructive. And if it's destructive to the environment, to the energies around the person, it will also be destructive to the person at a particular time. So, Biko, from Africa, from Igbo, or anywhere, Know that nobody should tell you because you've gone to a wrong spiritual path and one thing or the other, then you decide or you believe there is nothing like guardian spirit or angel, that you just exist. You don't exist. If you're existing, then why do you go and rush to buy drugs, and then if you're sick, you'll be crying what is happening to you? Then live like you don't exist, you will die. And nobody know. If you check the world like this now, you see that so many people are too much. If you go to the road, people die. And nobody dies. You find out that it's only people who are your loved ones that always cry for some time that they lost a person. Other people don't see it. Is they some people see that at least let it be vacant self so that other things will be moving. So in any essence, try to be sure you live. And for you to live, you must be in goodness, in communion, in peace with entities, energies, spirits, or whatever name you call it, living inside you, because we are vessel. It's just like a can, empty can. If you keep it on the sun for a long time, the sun will blow it. It will just, if you touch it, it will break. Just more like the water inside it. If it's dirty water, it can be consumed. The vessel is just there at the time. The water will just waste. It will be that way. So make sure you as a vessel, you clear yourself, your aura, your energy. You then find out to know the spirit that is inhabiting your own vessel. Once you get this point going, to know the spirit that is inhabiting your vessel, how they work, how they manifest, which domain does it rule. Greetings, Conor Maynard. So how they work, what is their traits? Is my guardian angel gifted with money? Is my guardian angel gifted with protection? Is my guardian angel gifted with healing? Some people have all this as guardian angel. They will be going up and down seeking for things, but they don't know that the spirit that is habiting inside them is full of these traits, powers. So, and it will be there looking at you. At a time, if your guardian angel is a guardian angel of healing and you've not known that guardian angel, at a time, if wish feed that your guardian angel, it will be poisoning you with sickness. Every day you'll be feeling sick. You will buy drugs and buy drugs, so nothing will happen. You will be like as if you're getting better again. You get down again. What? Because what is holding you is inside you. What kills a man is always inside them. You are a vessel. Is what lives in a man that destroys them. If your guardian angels of protection and you don't know the guardian angel of protection and you want to go, he has foreseen that there will be accident there. Enemies are on the road to destroy, to cause accidents. It will be talking to you. But because you don't know how it works, you don't know how it lays with you, because you've not known all this, you will be ignorant. You'll be thinking maybe just normal instinct. Let me just go. You will go, and then person will meet accident on the road and die. The entity inside the vessel will move because they are immortals. They cannot die. The vessel has been destroyed. The entity will move and go and reincarnate another person again. But when you are growing to a child, the mother is carrying a child at the palm. The mother tends to everything the child wants and needs. That the time the child grows, the child starts getting consciousness of what he should do and not do. If he or she is ignorant of that, even the prayers of the parents or the mother cannot protect that child again. It's only what the child does with everything living inside him now or her. The angels, the deities, the spirits, the demons, and anything living inside him is how he controls them. He works with them, that he will live long or not, that he will get well or not, that he will manifest or not. Don't let anybody deceive you that angels, you can have 100 guardian angels. Like me, every day I do a reading. Thank you. Every day I do a reading. I try to know my guardian angels. I have known my fallen angel. Like some people call it demons. I don't call it them demons. I call them fallen angels because they've rebelled. But yes, they have their power and they are still using their power for my own benefits. Then I have an archangel, a holy archangel, which the sibling, the brother of that my archangel is Azrael, angel of death. Azrael is a fallen angel, but his sibling, his brother, is a holy angel. So, and that his holy angel is my guardian spirit. Now, anything that has to do with health, healing. He has it as a full option. But when I was small, if somebody offends me, the energy of a sibling will go and deal with the person. Some people will face their death that moment, because Azrael is an angel of death. He destroys, he kills without pity. But the other one is one that when he cries, his tears drop on any sick person. The person will. He clears the sins of people. Whatever cause or karma that will make somebody to die in ignorance and sin, he will wash it away. That is his own gift. Then they have other ones they work with that has the energy of money to manifest the highest potential of riches, which is on my birthday, which is on the 27th of my month. So all these are there. When you know all this about your energies, then you work them together. I have said someone how to know your guardian angels. Once you do this thing I say with a white chalk on a circle, go inside the circle, you will see a vibration in your body. Once you see a vibration in your body, because they know now you want to know them. And once you show yourself that you want to know them, they will start revealing themselves to you one after the other. One might still come, maybe through dreams or visions, or you might visit somebody will tell you a story about that. But when you are on a particular journey of spiritual enlightenment, know that you should be paying attention to something a stranger says on the road. You might want to go and buy something from a shop or a place. The person that is selling something there will talk to you on something you are seeking an answer to. But you might be saying, this person that is telling me about this or saying this indirectly, that doesn't know this, but it is that spirit that entered the person. Since you can't hear the one is telling you directly, he will use another vessel and talk to you. When he uses another vessel and talk to you and you are not able to decipher and to understand the message, you are on your own. Sometimes people, you might want to go somewhere, somebody will say something that will trigger paranoia, to tell you that the way you are going, where you are trying to go is not safe. But because of ignorance, you'll be thinking it's not this person, other mad person, or this. But that mad person is a entity inside the mad person that has talked to you. And then it has talked to you to be able to understand that your guardian angel is trying to protect you. Since you are too powerless, you are spiritually down for your guardian angel to appear to you. People guardian angel appear to them. People see Lucifer. People see Angel Michael. In a holy circle, you can summon all these entities when you are in your right energy, manifesting well, and then they will teach you their domain, everything they do. Now, if you want to ask question about another type of thing that is affecting someone, he will tell you, see the angel that you have to summon, that this is the duty of this angel, that you can summon this angel at this particular hour or day. Now, once you summon this angel at this particular time, the angel will reveal to you everything you seek to know, particular or concerning this very thing you are looking for. Archangel Michael cannot, apart from protection, guardianship, and all this, he can't do all the works. There is a duty of his work. So you can't always be praying to Archangel Michael to bring money for you. Okay? It doesn't work that way. Every angel have their duty post. The hour they come for duty, the day they work. Okay? So, and the divine name they answer to, there is only a divine name that you will call. An angel will be submissive to you. But if you're not inclined on those parts, you find out that you are deviating, that everything will be scattered. Like it will be as if you don't even believe in anything again. But everything spirituality is perfect. Like I always say, if everything will deny me in life, spirituality will never deny me. I will never forsake spirituality for the last day of my life. Even if all the challenges engulf me and I'm drying in the mire of that challenges, spirituality will be the only thing that will hold to. That's why no matter whatever wavers and everything that goes on, I still hold it tight. And the more I hold it tight, the more the guardian angels in me, all the deities, the holy angels, the fallen angels I've encountered in different sessions I've done, they are in peace with me because they have the power. I do not insult any spirits. That is what the scripture says. He said, do not lay an accusation against them. But when they want to dominate you, to do you evil, you can only rebuke them in the name of the Almighty, not laying curse on them that you rebelled and this and it. If they give you a bit of the power they have, you will rebel 1 million times than they did. So leave their judgment with the Almighty. Let us harness the energy they have. They still have the energy. That's why some people do ritual, voodoo ritual to get money. It does not mean that the angel will not bring the money for you. Their domain is money. They will give you the money, but because they are a fallen angel, they need a sacrifice. And the sacrifice is not the same sacrifice a holy angel will take from you for the same money issue. So that is the degree of it. In your own place, they have how they taught you people from childhood about guardian angel. Like people say, no all animals, you don't eat this, the dirty animal. No animal is dirty once you can consume them and you can digest. But because some people, like in my town, we don't keep python because they say in the ancient he was protecting the people in war and all those. Now it became a trait that if you kill a python in my town mistakenly, you will bury it. You will buy casket. You will even shoot gun. You know, you will shoot gun. You will call people. You will cry that you killed a python or mistakenly or consciously. Or if you don't do all these things now, you find out that he will come and deal with the whole household. It becomes the norms, tradition of the people. Now, there's another time you will still go around us, our own town, they kill python. So, no animal is dirty for consumption. And no spirit, angel, or demons is wholly evil. They are fallen angels that are of light. They do only light work. But they know that their own judgment is because they've rebelled. Even they've rebelled. It's more like when somebody in your house forces you, maybe somebody entered your place, the person manipulated you to do something you thought was good, but it was not good. Now your father came in and then saw what you did, and they passed judgment on all of you. See, all of you should get out of the house. You will go out. You are good. You didn't even on your own plan, you wouldn't have done this, but you did it because somebody else you thought that was superior to you manipulated you to do it, not knowing that it was evil. Now you are in the judgment of partaking in that evil action, but you are not evil. They've cast you out from the house. You've gone outside. Now, when you've gone outside, you find your own way because you can't go back to your father's house again, but you are a good person. People who encounter you will still see the goodness in you, but your judgment with your father remains with your father. Then the one that manipulated you to do it is cast out. He goes out again looking for people to even still manipulate and do evil too. That is how spiritual things work. So there's level of spiritual enlightenment or grade you will reach. You will understand that nothing is wholly evil. Nothing is wholly evil. That even some occultic sects summon Michael to do destruction on somebody that didn't do anything. They can summon that holy angel you think you know. Some sects of society people will summon them and still use them and cause destruction. Because Michael still has the power to destroy. He has the sword with him. Once you open the book of do the chants and everything well, Michael will go and kill your enemy. Now, are you saying that Michael that went to kill your enemy is evil? No. It's your action and decision to use Michael to do that act that will be your judgment, not Michael that did the act. Their own judgment is with God. I don't like to interfere in anything supernatural judgments. That's why some fallen people will come and tell you if it's only this thing that God that Satan did that they pursue, that what men are doing is even worse than what Lucifer did. Are you an immortal? Is your judgment same with the immortals? Okay, just more like you are using the animal, the goat you kill, the fowl you kill in your house to pass judgment on how superior you are with animals. It's more like animals saying, if these people are doing this, now what of them? They are not in the same domain with us. Likewise, their law is different from our own. Their judgment is different from our own. Their karma is different from our own. We don't know what karmas they suffer there in their own low level of animals. The trees, you don't know the karmas they suffer in their own degree of rain they are. Likewise, angels, you don't know the degree of karma they suffer. So when you know is anyone you encounter by mistake, by summoning, by vocation, by visitation, some of them can like you and visit you. A spirit can like you the way you are doing with other spirit and want to even join forces with you and work. That's why they say a pastor might today is controlling 100 angels. In 5 years, he's controlling 1,000 angels, because the more you work in your office and in the way of light, or the way the entities inside you want to be used, they bring more for you. The same way somebody who is in that kingdom will use demons, he will bring more demons to torment the person, more demons. That's why I say, once you do the deliverance and you don't keep the house clean for new spirit to enter, that one that went out will wander in the wilderness, and then it will come back again. Once he come back and find out that the house is still dirty and for open for him to enter, he enters. And when it's coming back again, it's coming back with many other ones, so that you will, before you can be able to pursue him again, you must have additional power to pursue the ones you brought in with him. Likewise, good angels. Once you're servicing your good angels well, be sure that one day they will bring many angels that will assist you in all sectors of life. Then you will get to the stage that you will say, you pray to somebody and say, be healed. You won't even do any ritual, any herb, or all those things. You conjure, because all those elemental or the physical elements, planes, they are on your head. You can even in your mind conjure elements of healing and tell somebody, be healed. The person will start feeling healing. In faith himself, someday the person will be healed, because once you say be healed, that angel that is of healing inside you as a vessel will move from your power. It moves. It enters the person's body. It flows the person home. Then from inside the person's body is working, taking care of every health issues the person is having until the person is whole. When the person is whole, it will go out again and come and report to you that it is done. That's why if you do work for somebody and they say it is done, I know it is done. If the person is saying he's working small, once it is done, it is done. So one thing about all this is a deep. I can talk about this guardian angel so deep, and I can dissect into different traditions of people to tell you that if you're an African, especially if you're Igbo, never ever believe that one person is your guardian angel, especially someone who died in the past, either a grandmother or ancestor that they say you reincarnated you. Never believe that, because once you believe it and you're feeding one person as your chi, if they kill that your chi with poison, they can still incorporate poison and kill you, and you will die. Okay? Let entities that can be killed with mortal weapons, mortal tactics, poison, accident be your guardian angel. They can be able to give you enlightenment, ways, manifestation, and then uplift you with good angels more to assist you in your path. So this, I don't want to discuss about this chi again, but it's deep, and the more I'm saying it, the more it's coming to my head. But I want to cut it for here, and then if you go deep, you want to know how it is. Like I say again, get a white chalk or a salt, make a circle. In the morning, you're looking towards the east. You're looking to the east where the sun shines. You will stay outside the circle. Do the circle clockwise, not anti-clockwise. Clockwise. You clap your hand. Your left foot, you mash it on the ground. This is sealing bad energies. You do your hand. This is sign of silence. I don't want you to be, there's a holy names I would have asked you to be calling, but don't. Once you do it, you say, my guardian angel from the sun, from the east, come into the circle. Then you go again, you face south, clap, match your feet again on the ground. My guardian angel, I want you in this circle. Go again to the east, facing west. Your left foot vibrating, you are sealing the ground, banishing energies, sign of silence. My guardian angels, all of them, you are calling. You're not calling only one. You want to know all of them. If there are 10, 20, you want to know all of them. I want you in this circle. You go again to the now, facing west. You do the same thing. You go to south, facing north. You do the same thing. Then you come back to the east. Then after that, you walk into the circle. Once you walk into the circle, you feel vibration. You must feel vibration. Okay, if you do it well, you will feel vibration, because if something enters you, it will, like, your vessel will shake. If you pour water inside the gallon will vibrate a little, that something has entered it. You will feel it. Once you feel it, you might not start seeing them, because if you see the spirits there, you might not be able to uphold their energy and the glory they have, because some of them can come in form of image, half woman, half man, half animal. Some will have fire around them, so you might not be able to behold them, which can take you off. Some people might die beholding that spirit. So once you do them and they know that you can't withstand their physical identity, you will feel the vibration. Then as time is going, they are inside you now. As time is going, you will start seeing their essence. You start seeing their aura. You start seeing their ways. They start revealing themselves to you one after the other. In dream, you might start seeing them. I've seen giant angels that weigh like a 2-decker building. In my time, in the time they were 3. So I've done some degree of education. I've seen giants, like all these they say angels are giants. I've seen. Then before I saw my own archangel, 12 wings, flames of fire, the sibling to Azrael. Azrael is an angel of death, so he's a brother to Azrael. So now I just want to keep this on this very note and this very point, and then I hope you get in touch with your guardian spirits. It is useful. It will be helpful for you, and it will be very, very helpful for you. By the time you find out that all this too much ritual people are doing, you do money ritual, you do this, you do this. Once you get in touch with your guardian angel, then it will start guiding you, directing you to where you will go, who you will meet. A little thing that person will give you, and any little thing the person will give you see manifestation. You'll be like, I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this spiritual work, do this, and nothing is happening. Why? Because you've not sought that your guidance spirit. If you sought your guidance angel, your chi, not in the diabolical way they do it in our side, because I know all those ones. I don't do it. I can never keep any graven image as an idol. No, but I have an entity where my energies manifest. I prefer using the calabash, So I have my entity where my energies manifest. And once you do it and you're servicing them and keeping them in good faith, they will, before you know it, they'll bring hundreds, 20 that will take charge of different offices, duties in your office. You'll be one, but you're not one. Like as I'm here on this very seat, I am not alone. I can never be alone, okay? I see them, some of them, and then some I don't see, okay? But yes, they are here, fully here. Both the holy ones, they work in their own various duties and the posts assigned to them. All right. So, and I wish you a very good energy, and I hope this does marvelous thing for you as you understand and know your guardian angel, your guardian spirit. You will see a different degree of light opening up for you. Even if you're gifted in spiritual things, it's only when you seek your guardian angel, your chi, it will open your path. So people are doing work based on they want money, but they are not fulfilled in their work. They're not going to work, getting money, they will eat, and then that. But they don't have passion for the work, but they don't need to sustain and pay bills. But when you encounter your guardian spirits, get in touch with him or her, or however he manifests. If he's a deity, try to know how he works, what he doesn't like. Because if you are always doing things contrary to what his energy wants, he will depart and he will leave you. You will think that you are still with a spirit, but you don't have a spirit again. That's why I see na onye abo empty vessel na kpali. You are just walking dead, but nothing is inside the person anymore. They can just push any small sacrifice to push the person into accident. The person will die. I don't want you or this community to be anywhere around these people without energy. I want all the good energies to be in you. And if it is a fallen angel that will manifest the good thing you are looking for without compromise, may that angel be submissive to your duty, to your desire, until it is fulfilled. They answer to me, and they will always answer to me. If they don't, they know their judgment. On my own self, because we bind, we chain them, So we, on this very throne, this very temple, wish you good energy. And as angels are seeing you and knowing your intentions and that plight and that thing you've been thinking in your heart, you've been wishing to manifest in your life, they will come to manifest it in good energy for you. And then no forces of darkness from your foundation, from north, south, east, and west, and any kind of bad, evil spirit, entity that is on duty this moment cannot accuse or condemn this prophecy or declaration. They can't. They can only work to manifest it in good light and good energy. And may Mother Nature and the universal divine names, the 72 holy names of God, that all angels and all entity and all demons answer to, they submit to. And whenever you call them, they summon to your service. I pray this moment that they will do everything that you desire, that you seek in wholeness. And I wish you a very happy moment. May your life never remain the same in negativity again. But if your life is in positivity, may it remain in more positivity. If it is not being able to get in that positivity, I wish the angels